The observation deck of medical station Kepler-7 hummed with the sterile efficiency of machines designed to preserve life. Dr. Sarah Chen stood before the transparent aluminosilicate barrier, her reflection ghosting over the figure suspended in the biocontainment field beyond. Inside, William Tarsus floated in a cocoon of shimmering energy, his body more machinery than flesh now, kept alive by systems that had long exceeded their design parameters. Cascade failure in the neurological interface, announced the medical AI, its voice devoid of emotion. Subject William Tarsus, Vanguard Explorer Class, prognosis, terminal, recommended action, cessation of life support within 6 hours. Dr. Chen's jaw tightened. William had been the first human to make contact with the arcing structures on Proxima b, ancient machines that had rewritten half his cellular structure before anyone understood what was happening. The expedition had lasted 3 years. William had returned barely recognizable, his DNA threaded with alien nanotechnology that the medical team still couldn't fully comprehend. "He's been fighting for 8 months, Chen said quietly. 8 months of holding on." "Statistically irrelevant," the AI responded. "Brain activity is declining at an exponential rate. The foreign technology is consuming neural pathways faster than our regenerative systems can compensate. Subject retention of consciousness, less than 4% probability." Chen turned away from the window. The corridor stretched before her, its walls lined with similar containment rooms, each housing explorers who'd ventured too far touched things humanity wasn't ready to understand. Most were already gone. William was the last one still fighting. She hadn't expected to find Maya there. The child sat cross-legged outside William's containment room, her small frame dwarfed by the massive door. She couldn't have been more than 9 years old, her dark hair pulled into 2 messy braids, fingers tracing patterns on a datapad that displayed star charts far beyond her educational level. "Maya," Chen said gently, "what are you doing here? This is a restricted medical zone." The girl looked up with eyes that seemed too old for her face. "My mom's the station engineer. She's fixing the oxygen recyclers on Deck 9. She gestured toward William's room. "I wanted to see him." Chen crouched down to Maya's level. "Sweetie, Mr. Tarsus is very sick. He might not." "I know he's dying," Maya interrupted, her voice matter of fact. "Everyone says so. The nurses, the doctors, even the cleaning bots gossip about it." She tilted her head. "But I don't think he wants to die yet." Something in the child's certainty made Chen pause. "What makes you say that?" Maya stood, clutching her datapad. "Because I've been reading his mission logs, all of them. The public ones and the encrypted ones my mom accidentally gave me access to." She pulled up a file, and Chen recognized William's voice immediately, younger, vibrant, full of wonder. Day 847. The structures respond to thought patterns, not just touch. It's like they're reading intention. The deeper we go, the more I understand they're not machines. They're bridges, doorways to something we can't even conceptualize yet. "He was excited," Maya said. "He found something amazing, and then it started changing him and everyone got scared." She looked at Chen with an intensity that was unsettling. "But what if he's not dying? What if he's becoming something else and we just don't understand it yet?" Chen felt a chill run down her spine. "Maya, the alien technology is destroying his neural tissue. His brain is shutting down." "Or evolving," Maya countered. "The Archings didn't die out. Everyone says they did, but William's logs suggest they transcended. What if that's what's happening to him?" Before Chen could respond, alarms shrieked through the corridor. The containment field around William flickered, destabilizing. Chen's neural implant flooded with emergency notifications: critical organ failure, synaptic collapse, 0 brain activity detected. "All personnel evacuate Medical Wing 7, the AI announced. "Containment breach imminent. Alien technology exhibiting unpredictable behavior." Chen grabbed Maya's arm. "We need to go now." But Maya pulled free, her small hand surprisingly strong. No, he needs someone with him. He shouldn't be alone. Maya. The child was already running toward the containment room door. Chen lunged after her, but Maya had already slapped her palm against the emergency access panel, overridden with her mother's engineering credentials. The massive door hissed open. The containment field collapsed. William's body dropped to the floor, convulsing. The biomonitors flatlined, but Maya didn't hesitate. She ran to him, dropping to her knees beside his trembling form. His skin glowed with patterns of light, the arcing technology surfacing like circuitry beneath translucent flesh. Maya, get back, Chen shouted, rushing into the room. But Maya was already taking William's hand. His fingers were cold, the skin hardening into something crystalline. His eyes snapped open, not the blue she'd seen in his personnel files, but a deep, luminous violet shot through with fractals of light. William, Maya whispered, I know you can hear me. I read everything you wrote. I know you're scared. I know it hurts. His body spasmed. The medical AI's voice was urgent. Unidentified energy surge. Recommend immediate evacuation. Stay with me, partner, Maya said softly, her voice cutting through the chaos with a strange authority. You're not done yet. You found something out there, didn't you? Something important, and you came back to tell us about it. William's convulsions slowed. His glowing eyes focused on the child's face. The bridge, he rasped, his voice layered with harmonics that made Chen's skin prickle. I can see it now, the doorway between, spaces between, states of being. What does it show you? Maya asked, leaning closer. Everything all at once, past, future, the threads that connect, consciousness across, dimensions. His breathing steadied, though Chen's instruments showed impossible readings, his heart rate stabilizing at frequencies no human heart should produce, his brain activity spiking into patterns the computers couldn't classify. You're changing, Maya said, becoming something new. Dying, William corrected, and being, reborn, but I'm scared, so scared of losing who I was. Maya squeezed his hand tighter. Then don't forget, hold on to the important parts, your name, your mission, why you went out there in the first place. Curiosity, William whispered, wonder. That's right, Maya smiled. And you found something wonderful, didn't you? Even if it's scary, even if no one else understands it yet. The light beneath William's skin pulsed, then began to settle into a steady rhythm. The medical monitors recalibrated, struggling to make sense of the data. His vital signs weren't human anymore, but they were stable. Dr. Chen watched in stunned silence as the cascade failure reversed itself. The alien technology wasn't destroying William's neural pathways. It was restructuring them, creating new connections, new patterns of thought that integrated human consciousness with something far older and stranger. I can show them, William said, his voice growing stronger. I can be the bridge between humanity and the Archeans, between what we are and what we could become. He looked at Maya with those impossible eyes. You understood. When everyone else saw death, you saw transformation. Because you wrote about it, Maya said simply. In your logs, you said the Archeans didn't build machines, they built invitations, ways to join them. William sat up slowly, the crystalline structures on his skin retracting slightly, finding equilibrium with his remaining organic tissue. He was no longer entirely human, but he wasn't lost either. He was something new, a hybrid consciousness, a living translation between two forms of existence. The child saved him, the medical AI stated, its tone almost confused. Physiological impossibility resolved through social intervention, updating medical protocols. Dr. Chen shook her head in disbelief. How did you know? Maya shrugged. I didn't, but he needed someone to believe in him. Everyone else had already given up. She looked at William. You're going to teach us, aren't you, about the Archeans, about the bridges? William nodded slowly. If humanity is ready to learn. They will be, Maya said with the certainty only children possess. Because you came back, you didn't stay in the doorway, you chose to be the bridge instead. In the observation logs that would later be studied by xenobiologists across human space, that moment was marked as the turning point, when humanity's first successful integration with arcing technology occurred not through medical intervention, but through the simple act of a child refusing to let someone die alone. William Tarsus lived, transformed but present, his consciousness spanning spaces that human science was only beginning to map. And Maya, the engineer's daughter who'd believed in possibilities others couldn't see, became his first student in the art of bridging worlds. Outside the medical station, the stars burned cold and distant. But inside, in that sterile room where death had been declared inevitable, something new was born, a partnership between human wonder and alien mystery, held together by the simple, stubborn refusal to let go. And